the club.
Because it's the first time this season they've outrun their opponents in the Premier League, and they've gone and scored 5 goals and won emphatically. So effort is the number one thing you demand, isn't it, from a football player? Why weren't they able to put that in, whether they like the manager or not? Is it such a big thing being happy at a football club for these players?
It's been happy, but you know, I was listening to the interview there. Enjoyment, energy, positive football were 3-4 of the words that were used in that interview. Fullbacks playing higher was another quote from one of the lads. So straight away you've got fullbacks that are wanting to bomb on. As soon as fullbacks bomb on, someone else runs. Martin Keown spoke about third man running for the Martial goal. So all of a sudden, once you let the shackles off and say, right, go on, get in the box, go on, get forward. We'll have our sitting midfielder to do the defensive work in front of the centre halves. As soon as you do that, encourage that, all of a sudden, it's like the shackles are off. This is how we want to play. And all those words that have just been used, enjoyment, smile on the face, that we've all been talking about, you could see it in the performance. I've said for a long time, you know, the manager, the players are a reflection of the manager. And you can see he's happy on the sideline, he's enjoying his football, and so are the lads now.
Well, it was the words we heard there from the Manchester United players, reflecting the words we heard from Ollie when he got the job just a couple of days ago. And I'm very pleased to say he joins us live from the tunnel right now. Ollie, congratulations. First game, first win, 5 goals. It's easy, isn't it, managing Man United in the Premier League?
Well, football's easy if you got good players. They are such a great bunch of players, and the quality is just unbelievable.
Tell us how much time you've had with them before today.
Well, I arrived Wednesday night, so I've had Thursday, Friday, to be fair, and I think maybe all them texts and advice from Waza helped us today.
Oh, you've been on the phone to them, have you?
Yeah.
What did you say, Waza?
What was he saying? Ollie, what was he telling you?
No, he just told us to make them enjoy football, smile, go forward, just play, just be Man United, and that's what I asked them for, because it's been a tough week for them. It's been a tough week for me, to be fair, and even though enjoyable, but it's been loads of things swirling around the head, so they've responded fantastically.
Hi Ollie, it's Wazza.
Hi Waz.
Congratulations, great win. The big difference I seen in the game was Anthony Martial was hanging out wide a lot, and the fullbacks were bombing forwards, which I think was great and give the team a lot of chances. Is that something you worked on in the short time you've been working with them?
Yeah, we had a little session yesterday in the patterns of play, and yeah, we wanted Ashley and Luke to back support Anthony, because he's great 1-against-1, and Ash come more on the right hand side, and it's worked well today, I have to say.
Hi Ollie, Michael Owen speaking.
Hi Michael.
Hi. Yeah, congratulations. First time this season that Manchester United have outrun the opposition, which, you know, is quite startling fact for most.
Yeah.
Again, I presume most of that was down to your fullbacks getting forward and that creation of space for others to run into. You
know, I think that's the easiest thing in the world to work on, is your work rate. That's because it's free. It's just attitude, and it's the application of the boys. I think they're today they've been of course because of the occasion they do maybe make a run or two more than normal, but you got players like Jesse and Rash up top as well. They do run a lot.
Ollie, Danny Gabardon, congratulations.
Hi Danny.
Is that the standard set now by the players? Is that more Man United like? Is that the standard you expect from the players now between now and the end of the season?
Yeah, if we approach the games like this, we want them to approach it every single game the same. Combination play, we want to play it forward, but of course every game gives you different challenges, and I think the foundation was in the defending. I thought the 2 centre-backs and the 2 full-backs were absolutely brilliant today as well.
Just explain to us what kind of a dressing room you walked into at Manchester United, Ollie, because a lot of the people on the outside are questioning how happy that dressing room was. What did you make of it when you first arrived, and what was the message to those players?
It's a great dressing room. It's footballers. They want to give their best for the club, and they've got the Man United badge and on the shirt, and there's a reason for that, because they're the quality players, and that's why they're at the club. So. No, you know, when you come in, meet new people, you're excited yourself, and to be fair, tonight was the best night I've had sleeping-wise, because suddenly I felt that I can settle down. They've really helped. Kieran and Michael have been fantastic in the dressing room as well.
Great. Well, you'll certainly sleep well tonight. You almost managed to get a smile out of Ed Woodward as well, who was up in the stands watching on. Have you had a conversation with him about the Premier League ambitions for this season? You're now 8 points adrift of the top 4. What have you discussed about that?
Of course, we take one game at a time now. We've caught up 8-9 points before from teams. Of course, you got to go one game at a time. Now we got Huddersfield Boxing Day, so that's letting boys enjoy tonight, and then we look forward.
Right. So it's one game at a time with the aim of finishing in the top 4.
Yeah. You can't do anything else than just next training session, work on a few bits, because there's still works to be done. Me, Mick, we've come in with some ideas, and we just want to keep plugging away little by little.
Well, look, huge congratulations from all of us. Finally, just on a personal note, for you to walk out on the pitch at the end of that game, to see those United fans cheering your name, Norwegian flags being held up, how it felt for you, the emotion?
Of course, you're proud and you're humble, and it's just been emotional the whole week. So it's a start, and then we move on. Nothing's history quicker than a game of football.
Great. Well, look, congratulations, and I'm pleased to know the text from Wayne made all the difference.
All the difference. Well, cheers.
Cheers now. Safe journey home. Thanks very much. So, did you text him out the blue, or what? You just decided to get in touch?
No, obviously, and Manchester United is a big part of my life, and it was never nice watching what was going on, and once obviously Ollie got the job, I played with Ollie, so I thought I'd give him a message of congratulations, and my feelings of how it's been from speaking to some players, and what I felt needs to change in terms of, and I think the first of all, it was just get the lads enjoying playing football. I think that's what the lads wanted, that's what they were after, and he's definitely the guy to make them do that. And
you've mentioned that a few times. Was that the sort of recurring message that you were hearing, that it wasn't enjoyable at United?
Yeah, and not just the players. I think the whole football club. I'm sure Ed Woodward was the same. The staff, the kitchen ladies, the kit men, everyone, they weren't enjoying it. And Ollie's the person I know straight away. The staff are happy, and as you've seen today, the players are also.
It's really interesting this though, isn't it, Danny? You were here with Ollie when it didn't go well for him at Cardiff. It's great today, and we can focus on the positives without taking anything away from Cardiff. It was a win over one of the struggling Premier League sides. There are going to be tougher days for Ollie this season.
Yeah, there are. As I said, I thought Cardiff today was the perfect game for United, the way Cardiff kind of set up. They were sat in a low block, allowed United to control possession, get confidence in the game, get their passing and movement going. Obviously getting an early goal was a big thing as well. I think it calmed everybody down. But there will be tougher tests along the way. He has got a good run of games, to be fair, Ollie, I think. He's come into the club at a good time. So you can see him getting them on a good run. But there will be tougher tests than that today.
You could see the relief though, couldn't you, when he joined us just now? He looked like a man who was just, for the first time in a few days, just...
Imagine how he felt after a couple of minutes when he scored, and it was just like, I'm made for this job.
Absolutely. Right, make sure you stay where you are. I'm well aware we haven't shown you the 5 goals that Manchester United scored today, or indeed the... Welcome back to the Cardiff City Stadium. We're just away from the start of this evening's Premier League tonight as the Cardiff fans make their way out. They've won 4 of the last 5 here at home, but it wasn't to be today. A revitalised Manchester United, blowing them out of the water here. Just to remind you that on BT Sport Box Office tonight, the untitled against Cardiff, that's what's been going /sport box office. Right, let's hear from Neil Warnock. The Cardiff boss is with Lindsay.
Well, you're just on the end of a bit of new manager bounce there. How did you see that?
Well, I'd like to say yes, but really the goals, you know, I thought it was a niffy free kick for the first goal, but it's a Sunday League goal, really, that. So, you know, we started off well, and then to concede a goal like that, and you know, before you know where you are, you're 2-0 down. So it's very difficult. I thought we'd come back well, but then we couldn't hold on, and another stupid goal. So if we concede goals, you're going to lose games, but. On the plus side, you know, I thought we started well. I thought the crowd was up for it. And even at 2-1, I thought, you know,